Hey everyone, this is Josh Hayward and welcome to episode 28 of 31 Days of Pumpkin. We are in the final days of this amazing pumpkin filled series and I'm definitely tired of pumpkin beers. But hey, we got about 4 more days left, so we got a special one for you this afternoon. This is Avery Brewing Company's Rumpkin. And when I first started asking around for pumpkin brews, this was one of the ones that folks mentioned the most. If you'll remember, a few days ago we had Avery Brewing Company's PumpKYn, K-Y-N, the spelling on that. That was a pumpkin ale aged in bourbon barrels. This is kind of similar to that, ale brewed with pumpkin and spices aged in rum barrels. This one was bottled in August 1st of 2017, 16.9% ABV. Again, another $11.50 bottle, so quite stout on the price, but from the rave reviews that I received from other people online, I'm really looking forward to this one. The PumpKYn, if you'll remember, was very, very rich. Lots and lots of flavors in that. I even said it was really hard to compare that beer with everything else we've had in 31 Days of Pumpkin. It was just kind of on its own playing field. Just really, really rich. Reminded me of kind of like a Belgian quad or something like that with just a variety of different kinds of flavors. I'm pretty sure this one's going to be similar as far as the flavor profiles and just the richness and variety of aromas and flavors. So let's see what we've got. With that pour, I can already smell the rum. I feel like I'm in the Caribbean. All right. We have a beautiful golden color beer here, kind of skirting the edge between golden and amber. I mean, it's right there between them, kind of. In some lights you could say golden, and in some lights you could say amber. A little more lighter gold down towards the bottom. A little bit of a white head on this one. I got a pour on it. Seemed to be decently carbonated as well from that pour, just from what I was hearing coming out of the bottle and going into the glass. But yeah, little foam on that, a little frothy. Not a whole lot though. Let's see. Yeah, kind of got a little haze in there, which is great to see. Characteristic of our pumpkin friend over here. The interior, the fruit or the pulp of that pumpkin providing that haziness in there. So yeah, I already told you I smelled the rum aromas. Let's see what else we've got. Lots and lots of rum on this. Let's see if we can get anything else. I'm mainly getting rum. Some of a little bit of those spices came through there. Maybe some cinnamon, maybe some nutmeg. Not much though. That rum is kind of overshadowing everything, I should say, as far as the aromas go. It's just like sniffing a glass of rum, for lack of a better descriptor. Yeah, not getting much pumpkin in it. The rum's kind of all I'm smelling. So that's all I got on the nose. Really looking forward to what I find on the palate here, because if it's anything like PumpKYn, I'm in for a treat just with the variety of flavors in there. So let's see what we've got. Cheers to Avery. Wow. Another very, very rich beer here. Wow, very, very rich beer. That's stout for sure. All right, so at first taste, I'm getting a little bit of carameliness, a little bit of caramel flavor. Not much though, just a little bit. Then I feel like I almost discern a little bit of pumpkin in there, a little bit of those spices, maybe some cinnamon and nutmeg, and then you're just hammered by that rum. I mean, it's pronounced. Kind of shows up mid flavor, and then as you work through the taste and then swallow, that rum flavor shows up again, almost like taking a shot of rum. Whenever you take a shot of rum, you have that initial flavor, and then after you swallow, there's a little bit of that burn there as you breathe out after taking that sip or that shot. Very similar with this. I'm kind of getting a little bit of rum on the palate, and then once I swallow, breathing back out really, really strong again in the throat, the back of the throat, the nasal passages, all that. So that rum's really coming through. Again, kind of similar to PumpKYn, KYN, Kentucky bourbon. They're pumpkin ale aged in bourbon barrels. I feel like I'm getting some of that darker fruit type flavor too, and I liken that to the Belgian Quad, some of those Trappist beers even sometimes. Kind of just a rich dark fruit flavor. Even some Scottish ales kind of have that as well. Think raisin, think fig. Sometimes you can even get, if you've ever had like raisin toast, because you're getting a little bit of toastiness in there, and then a little bit of that raisin, kind of get some of those flavors. Some of that dark fruit is there for sure. But yeah, heavy on the rum. Just a little bit of pumpkin, not much. This is a really elaborate beer. Really special. Again, I will say the same thing I said for this one as what I said for PumpKyn. It's really hard to kind of compare these to all the other beers we've had in 31 Days of Pumpkin, just because it's just so different and rich, and just the intent is different. Again, a bottle you would enjoy with friends, friends plural, maybe one, maybe two. Kind of compare and contrast what you're tasting, what you like, what you don't like. That's usually the best thing with these kind of beers. They're so heavy, you don't want to kick one of these back. It wouldn't be enjoyable. Plus, you wouldn't be feeling too great afterwards either. But yeah, great beer to enjoy with friends. Maybe Thanksgiving evening, something like that. If you're a fan of rum and kind of want to take the journey out into a pumpkin beer, give this one a try. I definitely poured too much in the glass. I have to maybe enjoy this throughout the afternoon and the evening. But yeah, not a bad beer. I definitely appreciate what Avery did on this one. And this barrel series that they put out each year, it's very rich beers, and they do a good job on them. So thank you so much for following along. Day 28, episode 28 of 31 Days of Pumpkin is in the books, and we are nearing the end. It's kind of sad, but I'm looking forward to it because I'm looking forward to having some different kinds of beers. You guys have a great afternoon. Cheers.